Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. I hope you're having a really awesome day. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's so good to have you. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you've had a good day, having a good afternoon or a good evening, wherever you are in the world. Please know that my readings are collective, which means I'm going to be picking up on a lot of different energies. Some of it may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it will. And if it doesn't, it's okay. If it doesn't resonate for you, it will resonate for somebody else. Know that it is collective, okay? So if it doesn't resonate, do not stress. Do not try and make the story fit, especially if it doesn't. And it's timeless, which means I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy, and sometimes a mishmash of all three. Now, if I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm actually picking up on energies. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender, whether you swap the genders around, whether you yeet them out of the window or leave them as they are, okay? Anything that comes up in the areas of law, mental health, physical health, finances. I am not a doctor, a lawyer. I am not a therapist. I don't claim to be. I'm not a financial accountant or anything like that. So please make sure that you're using your discernment, your common sense, and that you are getting advice from people in those areas, especially if it really resonates in those areas, before taking any advice from any tarot reader, not just me or spirit. Okay. With that being said, let's crack on. What was coming through? Oh, before I do that, I'm going to be ringing this lovely bell. So if you have any sensitivity to sound, please turn down your volume now. Okay. What came through really strongly when I was setting up for this reading was the need to have very healthy boundaries, strong, healthy boundaries with a collaboration that's coming up soon. And I also keep getting the song by Usher, Confessions. Somebody wishes to come forward and collaborate. And there's going to be a need to, and this is for whoever this really resonates with, a need to set professional boundaries, or to step forward in the way that you want that relationship to be, because otherwise somebody else. I feel like there's going to be two alphas or two sigmas. There may be other people in the collaboration as well, but I'm getting that there's going to be someone who's going to try and butt heads, and they want to be the one that you have to follow, or someone in the collective needs to follow. And there's a need to be very outspoken without being rude at the beginning of the relationship, stating what it is that you want from this collaboration and what they need from the collaboration, but for them not to get it twisted and for them not to be thinking that they can walk all over you. I don't know why I'm getting that. This one. Yes. Okay, I've been told to come over here. There may be butting heads at the start, is what I'm hearing. There may be butting heads at the start for someone here. Yeah, look, you've got the communication coming out, and it's in reverse. Okay, and then you have blogger. So this may be somebody who has an online presence, but I heard marketing. Maybe you have an online presence and you need someone to help you with marketing, or with, I don't know, with branding or something along those lines. It could be creating a course together, doing a course, then teaching you something. It says on here, neighbours from hell, passive aggressive communication, limited thought patterns, mental health issues, estranged siblings, slander, mistruths, lack of interest or lack of purpose, gang stalking, multiple social media profiles and accounts, and severe childhood trauma, blocked solar plexus. Now you can take this two ways. Either these could be the areas that you will be looking into to kind of incorporate into whatever it is that you will be creating. Like, it literally could be talking about estranged family members and how you heal from that. It could be that, it's looking at severe childhood trauma, or you have more than one person that wishes to make you an offer, and one of the people that is coming in is not very good with their communication skills, which is not great if this is a collaboration. I want to get some more information on this, okay? Because you've got Gemini in the shadow aspects and blogger coming out, and midlife crisis upside down. Because that's telling me that there could be someone coming forward that they don't have very good communication skills. There's nothing going on. They just don't have very good communication skills. Can I get some clarity on this? Why we're being shown this? Tell me about this. Okay. So what I got from that was, let me open that up, sorry. It's got housing on there in reverse, midlife crisis in reverse, not the best time is in reverse as well, and start saving is in reverse. I have a feeling that there is going to be a collaboration that comes in that's actually healthy, but what I'm being shown at the moment is the person that's coming in is actually very attracted to you. So this person has very messy energy, and that's a shame. It says, I want to F you with... I'm not actually going to read all of these lyrics. If you want to know, it is The Weeknd, Lost in Fire. It's a very spicy song, very explicit. But yeah, there's somebody here who wants to get it on with you. Now, with the collaboration coming through, let's find out if this is an actual collaboration or this is just kind of trying to bind you into something, because you've got candle magic in reverse. It says here, burning petitions, runes and symbols, working with deities, fae, salt circles, black candle, return to sender, as above, so below, and intent is keep it. It's upside down. Why was it upside down? I don't think, and you've got housing in reverse. Let me go over here and have a look. Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. So somebody here has been working quite hard to block something. They may be trying to block someone's online presence. Because you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is work, it's stopping and looking back at the hard work that you've put in. When you think of an Ace of Pentacles, it's a seed. It's something that you invest into. And then you'll see it grow and it get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And there may be hardship as you're going along. But the Seven of Pentacles is usually depicted by somebody leaning on a rake or on a hoe, I think they're called. And I don't mean a hoe, on a hoe, or something along those lines, looking at like a plant or a bush or a tree that has all these pentacles on it. And they're tired because they've spent so much time cultivating that single pentacle and creating it into what they have. But you also have the Ten of Swords here. So somebody here has been working really hard to bring in some sort of negative change for someone. And I'm so sorry that my reading is picking up on that, because I wanted something a little bit more positive, especially as we're going into the new year now. And I know this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching it when I'm putting it out, we are in the first week or going into the second week of January 2024. And it seems here there's a bit of a struggle going on, or there may be a struggle. Now, I don't know if this struggle's coming in because somebody else is trying to put that in for you, or for someone in the collective, or whatever it is that you're trying to cultivate, whatever it is that you're creating, there's going to be setbacks. So let's find out whether these setbacks are just part of life and the ups and downs that we go on, or if somebody here is trying to mess with this, because we have got block communication coming through and blockers. So this is all to do with the throat chakra. High Priestess, and the High Priestess went this way and then flipped round. Clarity on the High Priestess in reverse, please. The World. Got the Three of Cups, the Chariot, the Star, the Magician. Oh, okay, so we've got a bit of a love triangle thing going on here. Because the High Priestess and the Magician, for me personally, is about a divine counterpart. And we've got the Magician coming out with number 1 on it. You then have the High Priestess with number 2, and then you have the Three of Cups. And then you have the World, and you have the Star. So there's somebody here who's not liking the fact that you're about to get some sort of resources. Your throat chakra is very, very important at the moment. Very important. But I want to know more about this song with The Weeknd, because somebody seems to be very, very attractive. We've also got the Chariot here, which is movement. It is not just movement, riding on a horse or something. It's also to do with healing and the truth coming forward. That's why I heard confessions. These are my confessions. Oh, my giddy aunt. Okay. To the Star. Something's going to be made known. Someone finds you very, very beautiful, or finds you very attractive. There's something about your online presence that's going to change. I heard for the better. For the better. You've also got the Three of Wands underneath. Yes, so somebody here wants to venture out. It could be this Magician. This Magician could be wanting to venture towards the Star card. I'm going to take it that you are the Star card. But you definitely have a High Priestess here who, why do I keep hearing lost in fire? She's lost in fire. Oh, so you may have a High Priestess in reverse that's finding you very attractive, and that's irrespective of gender. You or them. Okay. Okay. Let's get some clarity here. That wasn't the first one that came out. Put that one down here as well. Give me 1 sec. I just want to line all these cards up so I can see what's going in. Because the Three of Cups can be seen as celebration. It can also be seen as like a third party. But what I'm getting here is there is somebody wants to celebrate with you. You've got an Emperor coming out as well. To the Ten of Swords, to the Page of Pentacles in reverse. An offer wasn't taken. So what's been happening? I want to know what they're doing now then. Okay. So what I can see from these cards, looking at the ones that I've made myself and the tarot cards, when I look at them and I read down, I read across, on the last kind of row, we've got Candle Magic in reverse. We then have the World and we have the Emperor. On the first row, we have Communication in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse and we have Chariot. So we have a High Priestess who has been trying to block communication from an Emperor moving forward, moving away maybe from this High Priestess. That's where the love triangle's coming in. This Magician energy and the Emperor, I think, are the same person. There's definitely been somebody who may be a blogger. I don't know if you're a blogger or someone in the collective is a blogger, or if this person is, and they were trying to do something. I had to bind this masculine to stay with them. They may be using SEX magic, especially with that song Lost in Fire. Page of Pentacles, this wasn't an investment. This wasn't something that this Emperor wanted. Ten of Swords. The Eight of Wands, yeah, it's been blocked. It was blocked. And this High Priestess may have been trying to move something. Maybe they were trying to move information. Move the blockage where? Okay, give me some clarity. Clarity on this situation. What was the High Priestess trying to do? What were they trying to do with that Chariot card? What were they trying to do with the Chariot card, please, and thank you. Empress. Oh, okay, they were trying to move away from some sort of I heard confusion spell or something. They're trying to move away from something they tried doing to somebody's business or an idea, because you've got the Empress coming out. You've got the Ten of Pentacles coming out. Then you've got the Ten of Swords underneath, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. But the ones that I saw first were the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is moving away from chaos, or someone trying to move away from chaos. I had skip town. You then have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is charity. It's balancing out finances. For me, it's also like paying off debts or having support from other people or gifting someone something. And you have the Empress. And then underneath that, you've got the Ten of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. Wow. So whoever this High Priestess is, I feel like this person there's a bit of jealousy coming in here. This person's been completely blocked. They were trying to come in with some sort of collaboration. Okay. They were trying to come in with some sort of collaboration that actually would have stunted someone. But you also have an Emperor who's moving forward as well. Ten of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords. So one of these options is the Ten of Pentacles and the other option is the Ten of Swords. How intriguing. How flipping intriguing. Where do you want me to put them? Should I put them back on the top? Okay, I'm going to pop them here. I'm going to pop them here as a reminder. Interessant. Can I get clarity on what is going on? What is going on today? Tell me more. Five of Pentacles to the Five of Cups to Temperance. So someone's learnt their lesson in that the way that you bring in kind of harmony or you remove lack mindset is through gratitude for what you already have. Somebody is healing. Somebody may be going to therapy, whether that is the Empress or the Emperor. It may even be the High Priestess in reverse. Someone here, I feel like this high priestess in reverse may have asked the emperor if they wanted to go to marriage counseling or therapy together, and this emperor has just moved away. They've literally moved away because this world card, there's a suitcase behind there. They've got their aeroplane gear on. This is very much the ninth house Sagittarius energy of travel, moving away. But there is definitely a want or a will or an intent from this high priestess in reverse. They want to control some sort of, situation that has definitely gone out of control. Literally like sand falling through their fingers. They know that there is some sort of celebration coming to this Empress energy, and that's irrespective of gender, because we have both divine feminine and divine masculine energies within ourselves. So you can be Emperor or Empress or both at the same time. But I am getting this divine masculine and there's a divine feminine, to pick which one you feel that you are. Yeah, and it's not working. And what I mean is it's not working is the pleading that this person has been asking for, they've been left with a stalemate. They don't realise, though, that this is actually their benefit. It may have actually been the emperor at first that asked for some sort of like, let's work together, let's do this, let's do that. And at the time, the high priestess didn't want that. And they gave them the cold shoulder, thinking that that is what they needed to get them back. But that's dysfunction, isn't it? This emperor has completely moved away from this high priestess in reverse. Four of Wands. Page of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. They know that it wasn't working, or they know that a collaboration together or getting back together wouldn't work. They want stability, and they're finding stability by moving away from the things that they don't resonate with anymore, which is the high priestess in reverse. So this isolation that this high priestess, this kind of cold shoulder, silent treatment, was the last straw, or was literally what this emperor needed to for his eyes to be opened, for him to go, this is really dysfunctional. This is not how we deal with things. Instead, I'm going to move away. The way that I get healing is moving into the things that actually are for me, that bring in adventure, that bring in excitement. So this person, you might know the emperor, you might not know the emperor. It may just be, as you see it in movies, the chance meeting between two energies, and it's not a chance meeting. It is the meeting of your divine your light team and their light team have been working on this for, I heard, for millennia. So someone's had past lives with this emperor. But you have the Hermit and you have the Four of Wands. Stability comes through knowing thyself, because the Hermit is Virgo, and Virgo is all about self-analyzing. It's about the logical mind and connecting to yourself. But your Four of Wands is also, for me personally, it links to the root chakra. It's about safety, it's about identity, it's about knowing thyself. And there's been illumination coming in, because also the Hermit is usually depicted by somebody holding a lantern, but that lantern is for you to see within yourself, to look within the shadow. And someone here, whether it's both or it's just the emperor, have been looking within themselves and have cleared something. It's not the high priestess in reverse. It's the empress and the emperor. They have both been, and you've got death coming out. With death comes birth, rebirth. With the endings becomes new beginnings. It's going through the entire circle of the different houses and going from getting to the 12th, where this is the ending, and going back into the first house, which is identity. Someone here has, they're learning about themselves, or they've learned something about themselves. I know me better than you know me, or you know me better than I know myself. Something along those lines. Yeah, there's definitely been, this is almost like very adamant, when you make your mind up on something, and it doesn't matter how much the other person, be it a job, be it like this, a relationship of some sort, or be it a business, where the light is just switched on and you see that person and their patterns and their behavior, and like you couldn't see it before because of whatever connection you had to that person, that place, that thing. And then once the light has been shone, you can never unsee it. And then you see that person's behavior, you see the tactics that they use for either emotional manipulation, or, you know, that boss that you had, or co-worker, or whatever that may be, or family member. And it's not even about kind of putting yourself down and going, how is it that I never saw that before and woe is me. It's not. It's just, I can see that person now, or I can see that behavior, and even though it hurts, I understand that if I go back into that, then I am hurting myself. And this person has had this revelation. This emperor has had this revelation. I feel like this empress at some point has also in their own relationship struggles, or whatever it is that the empress was going through. But to be in the emperor and empress energy means going through all of those kings and queens of wands, you know, action, taking accountability for yourself, being motivated to change, to create the life that you want. The Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, which is all about nurturing yourself and actually putting yourself first for once, you know, because a lot of the times we literally don't, irrespective if you are a he, she or they, we put others first. And then you look at like the Pentacles. It's about abundance, not just about money and finances. It's about abundance. It's about how you view what you are worthy of or lack thereof. And then you have Swords. So this is all the mental body. This is how we speak up for ourselves, how we set boundaries, how we communicate with others. And it goes right back to the start again of there being these boundaries. Because right at the start, somebody here is going to go into a collaboration. And it's speaking your mind without being an a-hole. And the thing is as well, is sometimes when we go from being meek and quiet and not having any boundaries to learning to set boundaries, we can sometimes overcompensate and end up being shouty and angry. And there's a need here to, I heard, temper your Aries energy, especially if you have a lot of that, because the Empress and the Emperor, they are suited. They are also at the same level as each other, energetically wise and frequency wise. And, you know, the Emperor is the Ram. The Empress then has Ram energy as well. So that's where the butting of heads is going to come in. Because you have Death here as well. There's a need to let go of the need to be right all the time. And these are the energies that have come through. We've had the Magician 1. We then have the High Priestess 2. We have the Three of Cups, but we also have the Three of which is the Empress. Then we have 4, which is the Emperor. This one here goes back to 4. There's something in the Emperor's life that needs to end though, before they can they commit. I heard before they commit. What needs to end, because there's a blockage. It may be finances, or it may be the way that I'm only going to say he because it's the Emperor and I'm talking about a masculine energy, but change it if you need to. But there is a need for something to do with finances, or the way that they view finances. Because if this is like an actual marriage, for example, that this Emperor had with this High Priestess in reverse, I had total wipeout. But you know the song, and it goes, ha ha ha, total wipeout. I don't know if I've got that right or not, but that's what I heard. This person may have been taken to the cleaners by the High Priestess in reverse. And they may have just gone, do you know what? I don't care. Take it. And that's why you have housing coming out. Housing is upside down. On the road with their child. They may have, I don't know if there was something going on with their child as well. What's going on here? Tell me. I'm sorry, can you see me? I don't know why I seem so dark today. I've got extra lights on as well. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And then the clouds parted and the sun shone on Bronwen. I'm in a really weird mood today. So, let's see. That is much better. That is so flipping bright. Oh my goody aunt. So we have here the Fool, 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So that's the thing that's holding this person back at the moment. That's what's holding them back at the moment. Well, that's the thing that they are working on. But there is definitely a confirmation of separation now, complete separation from whoever it was that was manipulating them, because the High Priestess in reverse doesn't always have to depict about magic. I mean, we have got the magic cards, so we know that this person has been, you know, doing some sort of tomfoolery with not very nice intent when it comes to candle magic and stuff. But the High Priestess in reverse also is someone who's very manipulative. Very manipulative. So this can be gaslighting. This person could be narcissistic. And I only say narcissistic rather than having NPD because I'm not a therapist. I can't actually state this person has this, this and this. But they're not, they are, I heard they're dangerous. I'm getting really warm, so I'm going to take this off. They're dangerous because this person has a very low EQ, but a very high EQ. IQ. This person's very highly intelligent, but they don't have any empathy, or they don't really care about things like that, which is... But you have here the Fool in reverse. You have the Five of Wands, and you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So right now, this Emperor is working out how to move forward and how to heal when their finances are quite limited, or their outlook at the moment is a little bit limited. And I'm not surprised because they're going through quite a monumental thing, you know. The Fool in reverse is not being able to move, and they're ready to, they want to. But then you have the Five of Wands. So this is conflict. Now, this could be literal conflict within their own brain, within their own mind of how they move forward. Or this could be conflict with this High Priestess in reverse or people around them. Because I heard a brand deal flopped. I don't know. I feel like either the Emperor or the High Priestess in reverse, they have some sort of online presence. And it's come out in readings before where there is... it's like they go together as a brand deal. It's almost like when you see like different celebs, like mini celebs who are families, and you see them on YouTube all the time, and there's some that I absolutely flipping love. But they're a group, they're together, you know, and they're no longer together. So what's happening to this brand deal? Because it reminds me of the woman who does the army gel, like she does the gel for her hair, and like her partner turned out to be like a piece of shit. I love her. I absolutely love her, and I love her sense of humor, and I love how even after that happened, she's picked herself back up, and now she uses a mannequin head to represent him, and she doesn't even have to say that, and people know that, and I love her for that. The thing is though, in this scenario, the High Priestess in reverse is the one that has done effed up, because this isn't just I'm splitting up because you were manipulative. There's other things going on. This person has like, it's almost like the persona that people show when you go onto social media. You know, this person has a persona of being like, I just heard really positive, like fake positivity, but they're going to be outed for doing baneful magic towards people. Literally because of their ego, something to do with their ego or being jealous. And that's why the brand's going to fall. It wouldn't fall if it was literally just, we're not in love anymore, or we need to go our separate ways. And then, you know, sometimes you'll see couples who then have separate different TikToks, or they'll have separate different YouTubes or whatever, and they carry on building their, you know, but it's all to do with, the media can make you or break you. And it is dependent on your audience. And if you are an a-hole, most people who have a good moral compass will stop watching that person. And the High Priestess in reverse, there's something that they've done that is going to bring out so much drama. And I feel like people are already talking about this. They may not be posting. That may be why we have the third house in reverse with Gemini in reverse. Or they've said something. And I'm getting there's something to do with like their behaviour being very kind of like almost prudish to a certain degree online, and something's going to be leaked, or something has been leaked of them being the polar flipping opposite of, because I just keep seeing the music card that came out that has the lyrics for The Weekend with Lost in Fire, because the first sentence is, I want to F-U-C-K-U, slow with the lights on. I'm not going to read the rest of it. But all I can see is the word F-U-C-K. this person's been like caught having a massive meltdown or something along those lines. And this Emperor's kind of been like, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. I'm moving. I'm literally moving. And I don't care if it literally means I have to live in my flipping car. I don't care. I need to get away from you. I don't care if you take everything. I'm gone. And I had him taking the baby, or I'm taking the boy, or I'm taking, yeah. But there's definitely a message coming through, because I've just noticed right now that the Magician card, she has wings on her feet. And I'm remembering that the Greek god Hermes had wings on his feet, didn't he? So there is definitely either a message coming very, very soon. Someone's going to contact this Empress. This Empress going to contact this Empress very soon. But I keep hearing waiting for a sign. They're waiting for some sort of sign. I heard leave some flowers for me. So I don't know if you identify as the Emperor, for example, and you're watching. There's something here about flowers. Flowers. Either lights on. I had lights on, so there's something to do with candles, or flowers. That might be your sign to get in contact. And if you are the Empress, especially if you know each other and there's just been distance and you haven't spoken to each other, then your sign is either flowers or candles to contact that other person. But if you don't know each other, and this is just kind of like a psychic kind of connection where you can feel the other person, you haven't got long. When you start seeing roses and flowers and candles and things like that, and I mean like in adverts, on TV, on the sides of buses, when you start seeing lots and lots, it's literally a countdown to days till you're going to meet that person. And you've got 3. For someone here, it's between, is it 3 to 4 days or 3 to 4 weeks? Days to weeks for someone here. Oh, child. But there's the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. I do feel like this Emperor is really at the moment like battling, putting their head down and just being like, I need to get the F through this. I need to get through this period of stress, of whatever's happening, so I can get out the other side. I want this temperance, I want this balance, and I will do anything to get it. I will do anything to get it. Let me put these down. Anything else? Different deck. Okay. No more. Let me see. Tell me about the High Priestess. What's happening here? The High Priestess, I heard they got to keep the house. Or they got someone kicked out of their house. They may have tried to get the Empress kicked out of their home. What's this confession? 3 of Wands. They work with some... Stop. You got the Empress underneath. You got the Empress underneath. So they were either working with someone against this Empress. They want to work with the Empress, and that came out at the start. There's something here about trying to get to the Empress before the Emperor does. This is weird. Because you've also got here the Queen of Swords to the Devil. So this may be the confession. There may be something coming from the High Priestess in reverse. Don't trust the lies is what I heard. Don't trust the lies. Wow, because one's going to be the 10 of Swords and the other's going to be the 10 of Pentacles. Which one are you going to choose? Because the world is upside down. This person, and that's the thing as well, we had estranged siblings coming out. I don't know if the High Priestess in reverse is someone's estranged sibling or estranged family member. That may be for someone here. They may be gang stalking this Empress. They may have multiple social media profiles or accounts. I don't know if this Emperor even was aware of this. It may have been part of the last straw, is figuring this out and going, I'm better off having no money. At least I can heal myself away from this person. Look at that. So you've got the Queen of Swords here and you've got the Devil in reverse. So this is a message about healing or wanting to come forward. But the thing is, if I'd got that Ace of Swords to the Devil in reverse, that would just seem more like a genuine kind of either apology or I need to talk to you about something. I need to get this off of my chest. But with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is somebody who's very commanding. They are very kind of, it's almost like getting called to the headmaster's office, you know. It's that kind of slightly pushy authoritarian energy. So I don't know if this is an older sibling, if this is an older person, if this is a mother, a father, an auntie, someone along those lines, or if this is just somebody who's going to be very pushy in the way that they want to give this apology. They want to get into someone's good books. There's someone here who's trying to get into your good books. But seems more like petty revenge to sabotage this Emperor from coming towards the Empress in the first place. Because, yeah, look, you've got it here. You've got this Empress. You've got the Three of Wands coming out now twice. Okay. And there's also, and I just got really itchy hand. So this High Priestess in reverse wants to take something. Especially with my right hand, this is about giving away money. Giving away money! Okay. It makes sense, especially with us getting the Six of Pentacles here. They want some sort of collaboration. They want some sort of collaboration with this Empress, and they want to get there before the Emperor does. And I heard true and genuine. So the Emperor is true and genuine, and this High Priestess is not. It's almost like wanting to get to the Empress first so they can spit poison in this Empress's ear. They want to kind of disempower this Empress a little bit as well, so that when the Emperor comes forward, they have not healed. They don't realise, though, that this Empress has been through so flipping much. My hand is so flipping itchy now. Oh my giddy arm. Let me get some hand cream. I've got some right here. Oh my gosh, that feels wonderful. I need to drink a lot more water. That may be a reminder for someone here to drink some water. What else have we got? What else do we need to know about? I want to pop both of these down together. Tell me about this confession. Tell me about the confession, please, and thank you. Tell me about the confession. Confession from the High Priestess in reverse. Oh. Okay. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. This is literally like telling a half truth and then putting the rest of the lies in there. And it says on here, you've got the Nine of Swords. So this is anxiety. This is somebody wanting to come forward and kind of like, actually, I don't think it's trauma dump, but it's like this person, whoever the High Priestess in reverse is, I don't know, they're watching somebody here on multiple social media accounts, but I get that this has come up before, this weird energy of them feeling inspired by this Empress in some way. They literally want to have an actual bond. They want to befriend this person, but they also want to use this person at the same time, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles underneath. Clarity, please. Why Nine of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles when we talk about the confession? This is the High Priestess wanting to kind of, they're wanting to talk about something they did in the past to an Empress. Because you've got the Six of Cups here, to the Eight of Swords, to the Ten of Wands. They kind of want to admit to a certain degree what they did to try and thwart someone's growth, or this Empress's growth, or who they worked with to do so, to bring in anxiety, to bring in stress. So they could take money or finances, or to block someone's finances. I heard for someone bankruptcy. So there's going to be energy. There's going to be, it's almost like 70% truth to 30% lies, or 60% truth to 40% lies. Something like mixed together. And they want to do this before this Emperor gets in. Because this Six of Cups is all about the past, nostalgia, going down memory lane. Now you've got the Emperor. You've got the Five of, it's not the Five of, it is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, the Empress, you've got the Empress, the Five of Wands, the Empress, and then the Six of Cups. I feel like this is almost like a storyline of what's happened. Somebody was given resources, or someone got resources, and they were really chuffed about this, and it kind of helped them to expand on something when it came to growth or self-growth or self-worth. But there was a fight over this. It was over this empress, or it was over this abundance, and it was done in the past, and this high priestess in reverse knows a lot about it, and they there's something about either not understanding how an empress was able to remove themselves from this, or how an emperor was able to remove themselves from this. This is to do with the binding they did at the top. So they're coming forward also because they want to figure out how is it that the emperor got out of some sort of binding spell that they did, or how is it that they were able to see through something, and how is it that this emperor is aware that you are someone to them. And that can either be on the 5D, or that literally can be that you are a blogger and they watch whatever it is that you create. Because you've got 8 of Swords in reverse. This is removing some sort of mental entrapment. You then have the 10 of Wands. Okay, this is the thing is, for me, for other tarot readers, when I've seen this in some, not every tarot reader, but some tarot readers will see the 10 of Wands in reverse and be like, oh, you dodged something, or you put down a really big burden. For me, it's the opposite, because the 10 of Wands is about going through something arduous, but knowing that you can put these down now, because after the 10 of Wands, it goes into like the higher arcanas. You have the Page, then you have the Queen, then you have the King. You know, and that's the end of the story when it comes to the Wands. With it being upside down, this is some sort of arduous something. And you also have the Emperor here. And you also have the Ace of Wands. This person, this High Priestess in reverse, wants to come forward and wants you to give them advice or help them get the Emperor back. But they're not going to tell you that that's your emperor, or especially if you see yourself as the empress. This high priestess in reverse wants to come towards the empress because they see them as being nurturing and loving and kind, and they want them to give them advice. They want to know what actions to take to bind this person back again, but they're not going to use those words. So when this emperor comes forward, it's almost like this empress is already trapped in this triangle thing and doesn't want anything to do with it. But you've got the 6 of Wands here in reverse. Yeah. It's almost like they're trying to pry also to find out how it is exactly that this emperor got away. I say that, and then the Page, Princess of Swords comes out. This is about learning. Someone wants to come forward. They want to know, what did you do, especially if you see yourself as the empress or the emperor, to get yourself out of that bind. This person's going to come forward almost like a friend. Let's collaborate, let's work together. And they're going to be asking questions very, it's not like they're going to sit down and like interrogate you, get the light out and pour it in your face and ask you 20 questions like it's the Spanish Inquisition. No, they're going to try and befriend someone here and kind of slowly ask these questions. So what would you do if you were in this position, or blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know, my ex, blah, 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 blah. Until this person, this emperor, you bump into them and then you find out that they are actually the ex of the high priestess in reverse. And it's almost like going, well, I don't want anything to do with that. Thank you very much. When really, this is all just a play on the empresses. Almost like this high priestess in reverse is trying to get under the empress's skin, because whatever magic they may have tried sending towards this empress doesn't work. It literally doesn't work, because this person is too tempered, this person is too healed, or this person is too balanced. And they're bringing balance in for this emperor. Or this emperor's actually been through quite a lot, and they're still standing. Anything else that would like to come out? Yeah, you've got the Hanged Woman here, and you have the King of Cups in reverse. And then you have the 3 of Swords. So there was a lot of trying to put a pause into someone's healing. Or this emperor, especially when now viewing this high priestess in reverse, like I said before, about that kind of, when you have that epiphany, when you heal something within yourself, you're able to then view other people without having to react to them. You respond, or you choose not to at all. And this emperor is realizing his part to play really in that relationship, because it's not all on someone else. It takes two to make a relationship and two to break it, and it's up to us whether we invest in other people pressing our buttons, which is where that co-creating our own experience comes in. We co-create whether or not we react to it. We co-create whether we stay, whether we go, whether we cheat, whether we're loyal, whether do you know what I mean? And I think for a very long time this Emperor has been in the King of Cups, and it's turned. This person doesn't want to be around this High Priestess because they're realizing the amount of damage that this Emperor was allowing to happen in their life. Not just what was happening to them, what they were allowing. Because you have the Three of Swords here and you have the Hanged Woman. I think they may be also realizing that staying in this relationship was pushing them further into their shadow, especially if they have any father wounds. It was blocking any kind of healing from happening, and they're now aware of this, because the Four of Cups in reverse is about what you see. Okay, when it's this way, it's dismissing, it's dismissal. It's also having your eyes closed, because this lady here is sitting down. She sees the 3 cups there that are empty, but she doesn't see the one above her head. When it's that way, she's more or less looking up towards it. She sees it. 5 of Swords, yeah. This person's fully aware of the conflict that's around them, this Emperor, and they don't want to be around this person. They're fully aware, I heard, that this person is a snake, and not in like the Kundalini arising or, you know, really grounded energy way. This person's very conniving. They're now understanding this High Priestess is very conniving. And if they're not aware of who their Empress is, they just know they're getting a calling of some sort. It's almost like constantly seeing on the news Mumbai, and they just know they have to go to Mumbai. They don't know why they have to go to Mumbai, but they keep hearing on the news, in music, TV programs and all the rest of it, it's Mumbai, India, Mumbai, India, Mumbai, India. They're like, right, I need to get a plane ticket, I need to go to Mumbai, India for some reason. Or they find out that, do you know what, after seeing all of that, they're invited to go to Mumbai, India as a part of their work conference, and they're like, this is it. And this is where they bump into their Empress, for example. So there's something here, look, and I say that, and look what comes out, the Fool card. They're fully aware that they need to go towards this. I think they know that the High Priestess in reverse, there's other things that are going on with this High Priestess, but I'm not really being pushed to go into that at the moment. Anything else that we need to know before I go? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is coming out to strength. There is, and then you have Judgment. That's awesome. There is a beautiful judgment and gift that's coming in. And I think with the Knight of Pentacles though, whatever it is that is coming in when it comes into some sort of collaboration, because at the start I was feeling this energy of there's combativeness coming in from the Emperor and the Empress. And that's only natural if both parties singularly and separately have been going through it, in other words, you know. And they're both in that Ram energy of, I'm a boss, you know, I am that alpha, or I am that sigma, or whatever that may be. But the Knight of Pentacles comes in very slowly. I feel like if this is a working collaboration, for example, it's going to take time to trust each other. It's going to take time to build something together, be it again that course or that collaboration, but the payoff is going to be flipping amazing on more than one level, with Judgment coming out as well. This is a massive blessing. It's a strong blessing as well. It's a strong blessing. And I heard it's deserved. Someone here is very, very deserved of this, because they've been through so much instability. They've been through so much instability. Some at their own hands and some at other people's hands, you know. We've got to take accountability for our own choices, but at the same time, do we really need the hate that comes from other people simply for us being ourselves? Of course not. Okay, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Four of Wands. Somebody's really been pushing hard to stop this connection coming in. Right, before I go, should I go for these ones? No, these underneath. Okay, let's go for the ones underneath and have a look. See, caution and maturity. I feel like whoever this emperor is, or maybe even the empress, there may be a little bit of like gaiety coming through. As in, either there is going to be a youthfulness coming from one, while the other one's more mature. I don't feel like it's immaturity, even though that's upside down. There may also be an age difference that may play a factor in this, because you have caution as well. So that may be where especially that butting of heads comes in. But let's find out. Tell me more about this connection between the Emperor and the Empress, please, and thank you. Romance has come out. Romance has come out straight away. You have romance. Anything else that we need to know about the Emperor or the Empress, please? Oh, support is upside down. Okay, and family. And soul connection. So that's what I mean by them butting heads and this trust. There's need for trust. Because this person may feel, or maybe even this Empress as well, feels like they're unsupported. But family, definitely there are children involved. Either the Empress has children or the Emperor has children. There may be a need to also continue healing the inner child. Or some sort of guardedness when it comes to romance and accepting romance in. And that romance number is also a number 8. So this is to do with Leos. Why am I getting 5th house? Because we had strength come out, which is also an 8. So have a look at your 5th house, especially if you resonate with either being the Emperor or the Empress, because there may be areas within your 5th house that need some loving, in other words, okay? Especially when it comes to family, or when it comes to, this is to do with inner child. And there is definitely a soul connection coming through, and you've got regret underneath and evidence in reverse. So someone here is still very guarded. It could be both the Emperor and the Empress when it comes to feeling supported in a relationship. Okay, but this is definitely a soul connection coming through. Lovely. Plenty of material things is coming out. And you also have dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Career is also coming out. I love this. Do not be tempted to lower your standards though, okay? So no matter how this comes in with this Emperor, be encouraged to keep your standards where they are. You've got to remember that if you are standing in Empress energy, there's no way that you would bring your standards down. But if this person is coming in as the Emperor and not as the reversed one, there's no reason why they wouldn't meet your needs. Be aware, though, of this High Priestess in reverse, okay? Because it says an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This person is going to try and befriend you. And I think that's where that energy of, do not be tempted to lower your standards comes in as well. Because that's the difference between this ending as the 10 of Swords or the 10 of Pentacles. It's really your choice. You co-create. It's your story. You are the main character. And what was the last one? Climbing towards success. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you and you'd like to see more of my content, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see just that. And if you are a returning subscriber, you guys, you're awesome. I love you. Hearts. Kisses. Please remember there are no personal readings. I'm not taking any until maybe mid-January, end of January. If you are interested in being put on a waiting list, please just email me and let me know. I will be looking at my emails from mid-January onwards, and then I will be going through each email first come, first serve, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Stay awesome. Bye.